What's up, YouTube? So 2 days ago a new Pokemon update came out that sort of essentially broke the game for a lot of people because tracking no longer works within different apps that are linked to the game. One good example was Pokevision. Almost everybody was using this to catch Pokemon. Since this is gone now, people have to essentially just blindly walk around until they find Pokemon. Essentially, like how the game plays now, it's very different compared to how it used to be played. You pretty much just go to Pokestops, get your Pokeballs, and then figure out where the Pokemon are blindly. You just have to literally blindly walk around and hope you get something nice. Now, Niantic, the developer, sort of promised this last week that they're going to be getting rid of these tracking functionality because the developer sort of thinks that this is cheating and that's not how the game is supposed to be played. This is pretty ridiculous. And obviously the Pokevision guy, the developer's pretty furious himself, and he essentially said that you don't just create a Marco Polo type situation and then remove the polo from it. And all the tracking app makers are getting cease and desist letters, which is pretty ridiculous since there was a lot of tracking apps out there. I myself really don't know how to play this game anymore. I pretty much go to stops, get Pokeballs, and then blindly walk around until I find something. It's pretty insane. Now, this is sort of game breaking, like to the nth degree, so much so that people are getting refunds for all the money that they spent on the game. Now, this could be a huge loss if almost everybody who played the game requests a refund. This is the top grossing app on the App Store as well as the Play Store, so if everyone starts getting a refund, the game is done. Like, I don't know if they're even gonna bother with this game anymore. Obviously, they'll try to fix the situation as soon as possible. For now, the game is broken. So now, I'll show you what the recent update actually did to the game itself. Previously in the game, you had footsteps beneath each of the nearby Pokemon. This would show you how far the Pokemon are. Essentially, since the game came out in the States, it's been broken and all Pokemons showed up as 3 steps. Now those steps are gone, so you literally don't know where to go. So I'm going to take a look at the most popular Pokemon tracking apps to see if they work anymore. So the first one was Pokelocator. This one straight up took a really long time to load since the APIs are all broken now because of the recent update. These apps are essentially all useless. I tried 5 different apps and really none of them really worked, and the few that are apparently still working don't show a lot of traffic, especially in my area. So as you see here, there's solid 2 Pokemon around me and they're like more than 50 kilometers away. So obviously I'm not going to use this app because I don't even know if it works. Like, I'm not going to drive 50 kilometers just to see if a freaking Diglett is there. Then let's take a look at Pokefinder. This one was pretty broken as well. Even before the update, I was having a lot of issues with these apps. I think Pokevision was the best one, and that was all a web-based app. These actual apps within the App Store and Play Store, I found a lot of issues with. So this one apparently has a lot of guys, but they're all really far away, so I don't think a lot of people are using it. Then PokeRadar, this is one of the ones that is still supposed to be working. It does show some activity. I actually went nearby to these areas, and I could not find this Meowth or whatever. Like, whoever put these up may have put them up hours ago, or may have just been testing the app and just put a random guy down. This Charizard did not exist when I got there. I was pretty upset. And then I took a look at another app, Pokeware. This one I've been having issues with for a while, even before the update. I just couldn't get it to work, and then eventually I finally did get it to work. And it didn't show a lot of activity. It straight up was broken for me. So this app is another app that's useless. So all these app creators are essentially, all their apps are gone. And then I took a look at Pokemon Radar. This one did not work for me either. Broken. So apparently there are a few alternatives to these apps. The first one is Skip Lagged, which is a web tracking app. There is an Android app for it right now, but there's nothing on the iOS App Store yet. So you sort of just have to go on their website and make it work. I couldn't get it to work, and apparently the people on Tech Insider tried it out and it did work. However, they're having issues running it throughout the day. So definitely feel free to check out their websites and see what sort of details they have provided there. They managed to make it work. I could not get it to work for the life of me. I tried for a few hours, no luck at all. And yeah, so they are working on an iOS app, which would be cool. But I think since there are API issues now, I don't think Niantic wants people to be using these apps at all. Obviously, people will try and find solutions, but I have a feeling they're going to eventually just kill all these apps and send cease and desist letters. As you can see here, I tried making the app work or the website work, and it just would not work for me. And then after this website, I took a look at a few of the different other solutions as well. Apparently, the one that does, there are a few working solutions on the Android Google Play Store, but nothing on the iOS store. And the Compass for Pokemon Beta app, apparently this one works according to Reddit. A lot of the people are posting that this is probably the best solution right now. It tells you literally what direction to go in and how far to walk, which is awesome. And then Pokepilot is supposed to be another one that will be working. I could not get it to work, but keep an eye out on this going forward. So as you can see here, I tried the website and it did not work for me. It pretty much just said get notified when it's released. So I guess it's coming out soon, or maybe I guess it works for the Google Play Store. But yeah, so there you go, guys. There's some solutions to, I guess, game breaking fix that recently came out, the game breaking update, I mean.